I don't know if you can see it. It's like a little glitter. It's kind of fun because I would like to keep all this fabric here somehow. So I'm gonna fix it and throw it in my bag. I truly believe that the best sewing tool is the iron. Check this out. A couple of videos ago, I did a top out of some of my wool scarves, and I used this pattern, which it was actually a pattern for the jumper. I did this top. It is a super simple top. I bought these double gauze in Berlin. I went over the summer with two of my children, and I bought a few bits and pieces of fabric, of course. And this is not sort of fabric I would go for normally. It had a massive discount. I don't remember how much it was, and it didn't have much on the bolt. So I thought I'll just get a meter, see if I can do something with it. But look, with a meter of double gauze, I made a lovely top. I mean, it's very boxy, including the sleeves. I couldn't do them any longer because 1 meter didn't stretch for much. This is the length that I had. Once I've cut the front and back, this is the length I have left for the sleeves. But in that video, I cut this piece of wool, and I asked you guys what you think I should be doing with the rest of the fringe of some of the scarves that I was working with. And a lot of people gave me lots of suggestions. I truly appreciate every single one. There were many comments and suggestions of what to do with the top, whether to put them in the sleeves or not. Many of the comments were about making a bag, an accessory, and I just want to say thank you so much for everybody that commented. So yes, I'm gonna be making a bag today. I've already changed the pattern for one of the bags I made, a denim bag. I put a picture in one of my videos, and I really like the shape, but I wanted to do a little bit smaller because, so there's a company called Jamin Puech that I've been following for a long time. They are based in Paris, and they make the most amazing bags. I think it's in Vietnam. They make this beautiful embroidery, beading. It's beautiful bags, and they have a shape that is similar to this, and that's why I'm trying to emulate. I'm trying to get inspired by the design. It's not exactly the same because theirs have a gusset and it's made with leather, and it's not the same, but I do like the shape. So I was thinking of creating, let me take the paper because it's making a lot of noise, the pattern paper. Hold on. I don't know if you can hear the wind. It's very windy today and it's just blowing through the windows. Sorry. Anyway, this is a shape. I'm gonna put some darts in here to make it like having a little bit of a somehow square bottom without using a gusset. So this is the shape, and I'm thinking of manipulating the whole piece, pleating it and manipulating it to fit that shape. But at the same time, let me show you what I'm thinking. Like this. So pleating and manipulating the fabric to fill the shape, but at the same time trying to save the fringe, so it doesn't get a stitch, so it will actually show. I also don't like the fact that if I stitch it just like this, you will see quite a lot of through, because this is quite light fabric. So I might put like a darker cotton. I'll have a look at my fabric stash to see if I can cover this with a quilter at first, and then manipulate this one that I need to serge first, because look at this mess. So once I've serged that, I manipulate it to get it into this, maybe lined, and we're making this little bag today. Okay, so this is the backing for the bag, and all I'm gonna do is I cut a piece of fabric to cover the backing, and I'm gonna stitch it like a quilted onto the base. And then I have here, oh, I forgot to do this. I need to do this first. Okay, let me do this first. Okay, done. Now it's not gonna come undone. I don't know if you can hear the wind. It's very windy today. It's very windy. The idea is to manipulate this fabric somehow, pleating it so it will come within this fabric here, but shows all the detail. So something like that. Is this the right or the wrong? That's the wrong, is it? Oh, that's so difficult to learn. Okay, green here. Okay, let me think. Not even sure which side is right or wrong. I think this is the wrong side. Okay, this is the right side. Yeah, I think so. It looks better this way, doesn't it? Yeah. Okay, so the idea is to pleat this and play with the pleating here, like this. Let me pin it. This is my idea. Let's see if this works. And then pleat it on the other side. Something like that. I might need to move it around. And then the idea is to leave the fringe outside the bag. So maybe I stitch the size to the size of the bag. I stitch this area here and I stitch this area, but then I stitch the bag to itself, leaving this just a stitch to the front, and then leaving this passing the, you see what I mean? And then leaving them, I'm gonna have to, when I stitch the bag, I'm gonna have to carefully fold the bag up so it doesn't get caught on the seam. But I'm gonna be playing to, I'm gonna find the center, of course, and then I'm gonna be playing how to pleat this, because I would like to keep all this fabric here somehow, manipulating it like this. Yeah, something like this. I'm not 100% sure this is what I want, but something like this. What do you think? And they also, there's a darting here that it will go on this layer, but not on here. All I will do here is somehow pleat this so you can see the design. And then maybe, because this is kind of pretty, I'm still not sure which part is the, you know, if you look at this here, I'm still not sure which part is the front or the back. I do like this green, I must admit. Okay, the idea is to stitch it down here and then let it kind of loose down here. And by the way, this is another top, the same one that I'm wearing, this one, but I've done it with this cotton, quilted cotton fabric. I had enough of this fabric and I decided to make it without the sleeves. Just I just curl like the one in the one I did with the scarves. I did the same thing with this. I thought the print was so pretty, so I have that one as well. Anyway, so this is the other bag, and I'm gonna have to find something to put in the bag for this, because this will be the front. I might just quilt it and leave it as the bag like that. I don't know. I'm making it as I go along. So let me see. Okay, so this is what I have arrived to. I find the center of both the piece, the back piece and the front piece, and I stitched it, well, I pinned it. This is the quilted backing that I'm using. And I've been playing with the pleats and what I want to do. And I think I want to do it like this. Can you see it? Yeah. I think I want to do it like this. What I might do is stitch these pins, what I've pinned. Is nothing is measured, I just, you know, pin it, pin it, pin it, and trying to get it off the edge. What I might do now is maybe do like one stitch here and do some stitching here. Yeah, this is the edge where I need to put the zipper, and I kind of went over it. I think after I've pinned that, I think I might, obviously I need to do this stitch the darts, but I think what I might do is obviously when I stitch it, I'm gonna have to kind of pin it this way so it doesn't get caught when I'm sewing it. But at the same time, I wanted to get caught at least on the seams allowance here on the sides. Sorry for the noise. It's windy and warm. It's weird, very weird day. Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe stitch it here and then pull it up. And stitch it maybe all the way to here, and then we'll see. I'm not sure if I want to just leave it like this or put some other patchwork. I don't know. I always say I don't want too much bulk around here, and now I'm putting quite a bit of bulk around the zipper, so I'm gonna have to deal with that on a later time. So around here, I think I might just stop around here. Okay, so I'm trying to sew and serge this double gauze top. I'll show you when I finish. And I have spent a ridiculous amount of time. Thank God for YouTube. Watch this. When you push this, that comes back, and I need to put the thread through there. I didn't know that this is like a little step for your, can I book it back? Hold on. Oh, that's scary. Yeah. So that's a little step. So you could put the thread through there, and the serger will just not sew. It will not until I did that. I have been fighting with it for the best part of an hour and a half until I just went to the University of YouTube to get this sorted. Seriously. Thank God for everybody in YouTube that just put the stuff and I'm able to do stuff like this. I really truly appreciate it. Thank you, people, for all the videos that you put, and one of them helped me to do this after an hour and a half of fighting with the Serger. Overlocker. I'm gonna go and get myself a coffee and calm down because it's being a fight. I normally never buy anything in Starbucks apart from my soya flat white. I never really buy it, but look, I wanted this cup and they put my name as Lucy, which is how my mom, on hold, Lucy is how my mom calls me all my life. I don't know why. So, I bought these. How cute is this? Oh, it's so ridiculously cute. Starbucks. I never buy this. I have a silly octopus mug, and then this. Why? I don't know. It just tickled me. It tickled me so much. So I'm gonna wash it and have my first coffee of the day. How cute! I don't even know why this makes me so happy, but it does. Okay, hopefully my dog won't start barking again. I've been trying to film for 3 times. This is my 4th try, so let's see. Okay, So I don't know if I showed you this last time I was in the studio, which is a few days ago now actually. But this is what I got up to. I finished the front panel and the back panels. And I stitched the darts. And I just found this lovely fabric. So this is a vintage Dutch, French or German. I've been seeing it listed online as either or. And I think I'm going to use it for the lining. Yeah, the lining of the bag, because I think it makes it like a really nice, happy fabric inside. So all I'm going to do now is stitch it together, probably put a zipper. And in here, I just want to show you, you see, I finished the ends of the scarf because I didn't want it to get undone. But this is my edge here. So what I might do is I just cut it here and then serge it before I actually stitch it to the zipper so it doesn't come undone. I only did that temporarily while I was working with it. I know you guys were asking me how to finish the neckline of the scarves, and I'm hoping to do that in this video. But let me finish this one. I won't record how to do it again because I've done that many times. I'll show you the bag when it's done. So I finished the bag and I was all ready to show you how I finished it, and look at what I've done here. On the side, I pinned the side of the scarf, doubled it up, so I need to open that up and fix it. But this is how the bag looks like. Okay, not happening. Right, let me finish it and then I'll show you the bag. Let me fix that. I fixed it. I just opened it and pulled the scarf down and fixed it. But that's the little cute bag. What do you think? See if I can take a few pictures so you can see it better. So that's the quilted bottom and that's the front with the scarf. My studio is so busy that you can hardly see. I'm trying to get like a nice finish, but it's so busy here. Look at this wall of beautiness. Okay, so in this wall, there is not much going on. I'm thinking of maybe use it to take some pictures and maybe some reveals, because I mean, look at this background, it's so busy. But anyway, that's the bag. I'll take some more pictures so you can see it. But I must admit, I really like the shape of the bag as well, itself. So I'm going to have a go at making it with some scraps of leather and some other pieces of fabric. On to the next one. I'm drinking my coffee with my new cup. But the funniest thing is that from your end, it looks just like a cute little white cup. But from this end, you can see the ghost. I don't know why this tickles me so much. It really does. You know when I say I'm a little bit of a child, this just makes me happy. I have my overlocker set up because I'm going to be making more of those scarf jumpers, but I'm going to try to make the version of this one with the long sleeves. I'm going to see how much I can squish from a narrow one, and if I can't, I'll do one without the sleeves. I have 2 or 3 more scarves, and today's job is to make as many jumpers as I can with it. But in the laundry, I wash one of these bags that you buy it in the shop. This is a branding here in the Netherlands called Serger. It's very, very famous. The bag is in really bad shape, and it has a massive hole in here. So I already washed it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over the overlocker, and I'm just going to overlock all of the edges to make to carry on using the bag. This is the second bag that I have fixed from a store-bought. This is a sort of bag that you buy when you go to a store, that you buy all sorts of things, like things for your home and things like that. And even yarn, they sell even yarn. But obviously after a bit of a use, unfortunately, not a lot of the use, but after a bit of a use, it really becomes like this. So I'm gonna fix it with the overlocker. I'm gonna overlock all of the edges, and I'm gonna overlock this, because at the end of the day, we can still use it for shopping, for food shopping, you know, because the nice thing about this one, and it has like a little pocket, so you could, you know, put it all inside and just throw it in your bag. So I'm gonna fix it and throw it in my bag. But coffee first. Also, somebody was saying to me, it feels like I'm going for coffee with a friend. It's like, that really touched my heart, because that is activity number one for me, going for coffee with a friend. That's my favorite thing to do. So if you're having a coffee with me today, how's your day? And it's all done. Look, I just search it all around. Oh, this bit I need to fix. There's always something I need to fix. Anyway, it's all searched, including the handles that were coming undone. So at least now we can use it for a little longer. The whole point of upcycling is not just to make something cute to wear, but it's actually to keep the textiles out of the landfill. Upcycling even the stuff that is not that great. Now this goes back. I'm gonna fix that a little bit, because it will play in my head, and then put it in my bag. So next time you see me, I probably cut and sew this scarf and two more that I have there. I have two that I like really, really big. Okay, let me show you. Okay, so I have this one, which is a different feel of the fabric. It's a little bit softer. It's a steel wool. You can feel it. It's but it's much bigger, much wider. So I'm thinking the color is absolutely gorgeous, and I love the end design as well. I mean, even the gold inside is beautiful. So I'm gonna be making like this jumper, but I'm gonna be putting the cuffs, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna make like a jumper and put it like sweatshirt and put the ribbing at the bottom. Oh, another lady was asking me, how do you get this? And it's like, I don't know, this in the trimming shop and the hairdressery shops, you normally find it. It's just literally cuff, I think it's called cuff ribbon. Yeah, I think it's like sweatshirt ribbon, and you should be able to Google it and find it online if there's nothing around you in your shops. So yeah, I'm planning to do like a jumper with this one, and this one with the long sleeves, and hopefully this one is a lot smaller and a lot thinner, thinner as well, but also it's quite transparent. I'm thinking of this transparent bead, see if I can make part of the sleeves. I'll see. I'm gonna set it up, finish my coffee, and crack on with this. There's so many things that keep on getting my attention that it's like, oh, look at me, and it's like, no, I need to finish this. And I want to show you how I finished the neckline, because somebody was asking me how you finish, and basically I like finishing with a bias tape because it gives like a really good setup, but like a really nice finished. So I'm gonna see if I can film it doing it with the scarves as well. So let's crack on with it. Okay, so this is more or less finished. I still need to finish the bottom, and I think I'm gonna finish the sleeves by doing a double like that, at least a little bit like that, because it finishes nicer. But I just wanted to show you how I'm gonna do the neckline. I just iron it, and it's more or less flat. There's a little bit of wave here, but that is gonna go away once I stitch the bias tape. So basically what I do is, on the right side of the garment, I pick the middle of the bag, put a pin in there, and then get a length of bias tape that is at least longer, a bit longer than what you need. And what I do is I overlap it a little bit from the bottom there, and I put a pin in there. And then what I do is just go around the whole neckline, pinning to the whole neckline until I come back here. So I'm gonna do that, and I meet you back here. Okay, so I'm almost back to the beginning. So this is the beginning and this is the end. I'm just gonna cut. I'm gonna cut the excess, so about there. Right, so what I do now is, this is where I need to attach. I'm talking with a pin in my mouth. Hold on, that's not good. Right, so this is where I need to attach the bias tape, yeah? So what I do first is I sew this open. I sew the bias tape together open whilst it's all attached to the neckline. Can you see it? So I'm gonna sew this one together and I'll be back. Right, so I just sew it and I chop off a little bit of it. So now what I do is I put it flat out again on the neckline like this. If you can open it, you should, like that. Okay, so that's the neck. So the first stitch is right side to right size. I'm gonna start here, gonna go all around, and then gonna stop here. I'll be back when I finish. Okay, so it is now stitched. I stitched it from the back and it's a stitch all around. Okay, can you see it? It's stitched all around. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna chop some of this. I'm not gonna chop off any. Normally you will trim both this and this, not to make it too thick, because of the width of the scarf is so loose. Look at this, it's trying to come undone. I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'm not gonna stitch, I'm not gonna cut it at all. Okay, so what you do is you fold this and then you fold it back like that, and then the third time around like that, and put a pin on it. So I'm starting at the back of the neck and I'm going all around. So if you look at it, what I'm doing is basically I'm encasing the part of the jumper that is already stitched within the bias tape like that. And then once I've done that, I just turn it over. So I don't know how many times you do it, but, and then just spin it. It wants to come undone, but once you stitch it, it will stay. So the same thing here. Here, it would have been better if it was open, but I stitched it like that. I didn't notice. It doesn't matter. The fabric is so thin that it stays, it's not even that bulky at all. Anyway, so I'm going all around. So fold it and then turn it around again. And I just stab myself, because it's by law you have to stab yourself at least 3 or 4 times on each sewing project. I mean, it wouldn't be possible not to. Scientifically proven, I'm sure. Anyway, I'll come back when I have all of this pinned. Okay, so I know it doesn't look like much, but this is my new neckline. All I need to do now is to stitch all around, being careful not to be pulling at all, just do, and nothing comes undone. So just stitch it like that. I'll come back when I sew it. I mean, it's just literally put it on the machine like that. Be carefully that, you know, you go like this. You can see a little bit of the jumper maybe. So otherwise, if you don't do that, take the, if you're doing too much, you might be able to see the bias tape on the right side. So just take like 1 millimeter. I don't know what is that in US money, but you know, like 1 millimeter or 2 millimeters of the jumper, and then just go all around. I'll be back. So that's the neckline. Doesn't look all too hot right now. I'm gonna give it a good press because it's standing up a little bit, but that's what I've done. So I stitched with the gold, and I put the a black on the bobbin, black thread on the bobbin, so you don't see like a golden stitch on the neckline. But let me iron it and you'll see how it looks. And that is ironed. See the difference? Makes it an amazing difference. I already tried it and I cannot believe how light and soft it is. I as an experiment, I am over the moon. I'm gonna finish the raw edges of the both the bottom and the sleeves, and I'll put it on for you to try. But I'm gonna cut on and do the other ones, because this one, the sleeves, there wasn't enough material, so the sleeves are not full sleeves, and I really want to make one that is like a proper jumper with a cuff. So I managed to cut the two jumpers, and yes, I call them jumpers because somehow I managed to have enough fabric to have the purple long sleeves. So I've been searching the tops with these are the sleeves, and this is the right side. So this is the wrong side and this is the right side. And then because I was able to have longer sleeves like this, fairly long, it should be go all the way to your wrist. I'm going to be using some of this. Let me open them. I just wanted to show you they have like a tiny little shiny, I don't know if you can see it, it's like a little glitter. It's kind of fun. And this one doesn't. This one is just the colors, the plain colors. But I really like this one, and I really like it for the both of them. So, you know, I think it will go better, the both of them. Anyway, I'm gonna put them together, and yeah, I'm gonna finish them all up and do the neckline again and finish them as jumpers. But so my dog is in the middle of what I wanted to show you. But look at this. I finished this one. I had only this amount of fabric, so it's kind of in a way the same as this one I'm wearing in terms of the length of the sleeves. I just use as much of the scarf as I can, and I try it on, and oh my god, it's so soft and it feels so nice. I would put it on at the end of the video so you could see them on, but I'm just gonna finish the jumpers on now, and then hopefully everything will be done. It almost doesn't seem plausible that all this fabric needs to get stitched here. I'm trying to put an angle to show you how to do it with the overlocker, and I will try again, see if I can. So you start stitching it like this on the machine, yeah? And as you stitch, you pull the ribbing, you stretch it to meet up with the length, or more or less the length of the sleeve. And that's how you get to stitch them together. Trying to stretch the ribbing and trying to keep the fabric at the points that I put as much as possible. It's very difficult to do because the ribbon is actually much smaller than the length. So no matter how much you stretch, you still need to fold it somehow underneath. And also you need to be careful how you stretch, otherwise you could pull the needles and break the needles. It's not impossible. Right, done. I need to iron it and finish the threads. But yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think I did the right decision. This is the calf color for them all. So yeah, let's finish it. I truly believe that the best sewing tool is the iron. Check this out. Look at how I left the neckline perfectly flat. I'm almost done with this jumper. It's beautiful. Okay, so I'm about to make the second jumper, and I searched the necklines. I'm trying to figure out which side I want to sew it, because I kind of liked both. I like the gold and I like the red color. But if I look at the design down here, I don't know if you can see. So that's the right, sorry, that's the, I don't even know if it's the right or wrong sides. They're pretty much similar, either or. But the question would be, will I wear it more if it's this color, or would I wear it more if it's this color? And I think this is too close to my skin tone, so I think I'm gonna go for the red. I think I'm gonna use the gold as the inside. And also I want to show you the power of ironing. Look at the neckline now, and I show you when I finish and I put the bias tape and I iron it, and there's a massive difference. See if you can figure out where I got wrong. I said I was gonna have the jumper on the red side. See what I've done? I'm just ironing and I realize what I've done. Check it out. So I'm just ironing the neckline and I'm ironing the seams. Can you see what I've done? It does look really bright on camera, but it is match. It's more like mustard color. But I put the sleeves right the right way. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stitch them as they are, because I actually think that's quite interesting. And I've done a lot of stitching today. I'm gonna stitch it just like that, because this fabric is the width of this fabric is not gonna take me undoing this, and there's no way it's gonna behave and not coming undone. So instead of messing around the top, I think what I'm gonna do is just leave it as it is and stitch it. So let's see how it looks like. Jumper number 3. I have not put the cuffs because I'm a bit disappointed of what I've done. I really wanted it red. But anyway, let's try them all up now and see what we think. So this is the one that I just finished. I haven't put the cuffs. I haven't put the cuffs yet because I made the mistake of the gold and the red. And then I decided I was just gonna sew it as it is, because this fabric, if I get it undone, it's really gonna come undone. I have to say one thing. I'm not wearing anything underneath, and it's actually very good. I thought it was gonna be itchy. I thought it was gonna be uncomfortable, but it's actually really nice and warm, but in a cool kind of wool sort of way. I like it. I think I would have liked them more in this color, and I don't make that silly mistake, so it is what it is. This one, on the other hand, though, I'm really excited. Let's try it on. This one is basically the same one as the one that I just tried. The same kind of design. The sleeves are a little shorter, so the scarf was a little bit narrower, so I didn't have as much fabric to make it. But I used the really see-through in here and a little bit here. But I actually really like this one. I think this one is lovely. What do you think? I love it. I haven't put on the ribbing in any of them. I have not put the ribbing on the bottom because I think it looks nicer like a tunic. So what do you think? I really like this one. And then is the one with the ribbon and the long sleeves, longer sleeves and the ribbon. So I really like how this one looks. I haven't even tried it on yet. So I'm gonna try this one on and see how everything looks like. I have so much fluff everywhere with the scarves. As I'm doing it on the overlocker, it just throws fluff everywhere. What do you think? I really like the calves. I don't know whether to put it in the bottom here and to make it like a jumper. I think this design is actually turned up to be really nice. I'm really happy. Again, I have nothing underneath, and yes, you can feel it's wool, but it is not a really bad and comfortable jumper. I'm really happy with it. What do you think? I like it. I really like it. And this one, the weave on this one almost looks more like a Hessian. The weave, not the touch. The touch feels like wool, but it feels more like a linen weave. You know, it's very loose. Where this one is a bit denser, and the other one as well. Which one is your favorite? I think I like this one because this is the idea that I always wanted to make. But I also like the other red one because it's like a little bit like a tunic, and I don't know, they're all really cool. I'm really happy. I don't know how long this video is, but there's a lot that I want to make. I have a lot of ideas that I want to sew. Let me show you something that I wanted to make. Now that I started with all these brown red colors for the jumpers, I remember this fabric, which is the same one. It's a raspberry. It's a bit bright. It's darker. It's actually a bit brighter than this, but not as bright as it shows in the video. Anyway, so this is a tablecloth. It's the same tablecloth as the one that I used to make a jacket a few videos back. I'll put a picture. And I also bought on that trip, I also bought this one. This one happens to be bigger, but it's also cotton, 100% cotton only. And it's kind of like a canvas heavy type of fabric. Absolutely love the way they've done the fade out old look, and absolutely love the embossed part of it. So the idea for this would be to do a quilted jacket. I have a pattern in mind of how I want to make it. I don't know if I'm gonna have time on this video because I know I've been sewing a lot. So if I can't have it for this video, then it will be coming up in some videos in the future. I also have, when I got those ones, I also have this, which is a lovely raspberry corduroy fabric. I think it's a cushion. It's a cushion cover. I don't have cushions for this, but I love the fabric, and it cost me like a couple of euros. So I wanted to do a bag with this. I wanted to do like a puff bag that I think I've seen in online quite a few times. And I don't know if I'm gonna have time, as I say, to put it on this video. If not, you'll see it in the incoming videos. So anyway, this is quite a lot of stuff that I've done. And I am absolutely super chuffed with the jackets and with the bag. Hold on. I also love the bag that I made. If you want to find out where the fabric for this scarf came in, it's in one of my previous videos. I'll put a link below. So I guess this is the end of the scarves for now, because I have one more left, but I'm done with the scarves for now. So I think this is the end of the scarves. I will be doing jackets and bags and dresses and everything. I want to make an autumn wardrobe. So that's where I'm at the moment. So anyway, please like and subscribe. I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.